Welcome home, my knight. How are the dungeons today? I'm sure you've slain all sorts of dangerous, impressive monsters and have lots of stories to share with me. Well, what do you mean, drop the act? I'm your queen and you're my knight. You go out and keep our kingdom safe, and I rule over all of our subjects with a loving but iron fist. That includes you too, in case you've forgotten. But it seems like something is on your mind, my darling knight, so by all means speak your mind. I don't know what you're talking about, my knight, but you mean to tell me that someone out there plundered our royal treasury without us knowing? We must conduct an investigation post-hence. Let us get our Ministry of Finance and... Oh, you've already pulled the reports. Well, then let us see who we need to execute. We cannot allow traitors to the kingdom that would dare steal our funds to... Oh, all of the charges were from last night. While I was playing Genshin? I can't believe it. Someone would come like a thief in the night while the queen is enjoying some well-needed free time and... Oh, all of it was billed to Hoyo. That's quite the coincidence. Oh, silly me. I must have tapped into the treasury on accident while pulling. But I do remember it being only $5. Oh, add 2 zeros to that number. That can't be right. I'm sure I only bought a couple of the $100 packs. What are you talking about? Was this truly necessary? Of course it was. Those charges were for bolstering the defenses of this kingdom. You cannot put a price on protection and peace of mind. And really shitty luck. Wait, please don't be mad. Please don't be mad. Her banner was about to run out and I was so close to getting max copies. You know how much I love her. She's my favorite character. Well, didn't you tell me once that you liked spoiling me? So, what's the big deal? Oh, I see. Your car broke down and it's gonna cost $500 to fix. Hey, I'm really sorry for... Wait, why are you talking like that? You know what I'm talking about. You're acting like you're about to break up with me. How dare you speak to your queen like this? I'm sorry, but wasn't this your fantasy? You were the one who told me all those years ago that you wanted a spoiled, bratty princess to take care of and adore. Which I agreed to because I thought it sounded nice. And I know how prideful you are, desperately wanting someone to take care of. But the girl you fell in love with was rich out of her ass, and it's hard to spoil someone who literally has someone on staff to buy her whatever she wants. But I loved you too much and couldn't bear the sight of you being so unhappy. So, we play this little game together. You work a job that you don't need, that doesn't pay enough, that makes you miserable, all so you can spoil your queen, your pampered little princess who has not and will never work a single day in her life. And you come home. And you cook and you clean for me, even though I have people that will do that for us. All because you want to be self-reliant, not dependent on anyone. That's what you said, right? That for us to work, that you don't want any of my money? I'm glad I wasn't misremembering then. But in the interest of being honest with the love of my life, how do you think we've afforded this nice house in the good part of town? Did you really believe that a whole separated home in this area could only cost $700 a month? Well, of course you did, because you're such a romantic. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And it was all like a dream come true. You made some offhanded comment months prior to us moving in about how you would love to live in a place like this. You even showed me this exact listing off of Zillow, but sighed in disappointment because you knew you could never afford it and you would probably be a renter for life. But then, magically, the house was listed for pennies on the dollar. Just like a fairy tale. What a coincidence. In reality, I had my real estate woman purchase this house and then list it at a price I knew you could afford. What do you mean I lied to you? I never lied to you. You didn't take any of my money. You're just renting what belongs to me. You've been giving me pocket change every month to spend on shit I don't even need. Yippee! Oh, does that make you mad? Knowing all of your hard-earned money was going to someone who has zero need for it. My poor little knight. That's exactly what you signed up for. It's not my fault you're rather dense and unobservant. Speaking of things you don't notice, when was the last time you took a look at your vast medical debt? You know, from when you were in that little accident, insurance screwed you over and the hospital charged you over $50,000. Have you ever wondered why you haven't heard from any debt collectors? It's because I bought that debt. I know. Well, that is to say, my company bought that debt. Sold for pennies on the dollar because they hadn't received a dime. After we're married, I was going to have it forgiven, of course. But now, I'm not so sure. I think I like the idea of knowing that you're in debt to me. Knowing that if you ever, and I mean ever, decide to leave me, I will raise the interest on your debt to 100%, and I will garnish your wages for the rest of your life. I think I'll have the money put towards hiring a part-time delivery person who will collect all of the straws, plastic bags, and rings at our company's headquarters and have them dump it directly into the ocean. Woo, the terror! I don't care that we'll have to pay massive fines. I'll sleep well knowing that, even though you've broken my heart, that you get to live with this guilt for the rest of your miserable little life. I wonder if you'll be able to sleep at night, wondering how many sea animals you've paid to have injured or murdered with your own money. How sad. A lying monster. Well, I suppose it was a pretty monstrous thing to propose. I'm sure I only would have done it once out of spite. I love sea animals in the aquarium just as much as anyone else. But calling me a liar for the second time, I don't like that. Tell me, when did I lie? I didn't buy a single thing for you. The house is mine, and you're paying me rent, and your debt is also mine. I haven't given you a single thing. I've only taken from you. Just think, you could have been a little sugar baby, coasting through life and having literally anything you could possibly want whenever you want it. But you would never do that willingly, would you? And that's why I love you. I can trust that you're not here for my money. Now that you're threatening to leave me, though, I think I'm realizing that this dynamic is a little too one-sided. I think my knight has gotten a little too used to roaming free and coming home when they please. You even had the audacity to threaten to abandon your post. Just for that, you'll be spending a week in the dungeon with no phone calls or outside contact. Humph! Just long enough for your job to think you've abandoned them. And no matter how much begging you do, you know that they're heartless enough to never give you a second chance. Is that a joke? You're talking as though this is a choice. Seriously, you're a knight, not a court jester. Stick with what you know. Need I remind you what I literally just told you not even 5 minutes ago, my desperate little sugar baby? If you walk out that door, you are literally going to be in debt forever. And I have vast, endless resources to completely annihilate any hope of a happy life. So if you understand that, kneel for your gracious and merciful queen. That's my good little knight. You're remembering the role of a knight, and that is to serve your royal highness that you adore and love more than anyone or anything. You just forgot because of all of that silly little pride. Well, all of that ends today, because after your little vacation in the dungeon, you're being promoted from knight to my personal little toy. I'm going to shower you with clothes, extravagant dates, luxurious vacations, and put to rest this silly little notion that you belong anywhere else but by my side. Oh, come now, don't be so dramatic. You know that you love the dungeon. I put all of your favorite things down there, and you know how soft it is. Even I go down there sometimes for a nap. Of course it reminds you of a psych ward padded room. That was the inspiration for the design, duh. Except those don't come with fancy TVs or video games or fridge full of your favorite snacks or lots of plushies to cuddle and play with. And speakers emitting subliminal messages to re-educate you to be a good little toy for me. I said lots of plushies. I know how much you eye mine, so I put lots of friends down there to cuddle with you while I'm not around. I have a feeling that by the end of the week, I'm going to be begging you to come upstairs. That's how much I know you'll love it. Now, off you go. I'll bring some food down in a little while. I'll have the chef that I've been hiring to cook for me when it's my turn, whatever that means, to whip up something nice and good for you. I love you, my baby. Yeah, that's right. My cute little baby. See you soon.